And I believe that role play, especially not gamification, but actually simulation, would become a big thing. We will have it in every realm of life.
Um, like right now, most of my projects are like in the intersection of XR and AI. So it's like we're talking about like simulations and like practice and role playing. My big project right now that I'm working on is an interview simulator because when I stayed at AR House, uh, I had a pitch coming up, and basically I had it so like all of my fellow cohort members were just constantly coming up to me and asking me questions related to the pitch. So that way, like I would just always be on top of my game. And then when we actually did the pitch, every single question that their team had, like I had an answer to because I had already heard that question from one of my friends. Yeah, for the whole week beforehand, it was just like, oh, like these things are in my head. And so it wasn't even rehearsal. It was more like, oh, I just instinctively know this now.
Intuitive.
And so you can say it naturally as well, right?
Interesting. It's interesting because I was thinking, we'll be finished. How AI can enhance EI, emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
What can we do to actually have a better emotional intelligence and advance? So what you're saying.
I think like at least the value proposition for the interview simulator is like a lot of that comes with practice. Like sometimes when you're told, like when you get an interview request at the very last second, like you don't exactly like even if you know all that information, it's like you don't have it at the tip of your tongue. So it's like you don't say the things that you are necessarily the best answer. It's just whatever is immediately at the front of your head. And so what I'm hoping is like with interview simulator, like right now the only practice I was getting beforehand was either doing mock interviews with friends or interviewing with companies that I didn't care about, that I knew I wasn't going to accept the job, but I got an interview, so I might as well do it to keep fresh and keep my skills up. That's wasting their time and wasting my time. Like I'd rather do a more structured form of that, and AI lets us do that. And so I'm developing both a desktop and an XR app to simulate both like the web interviews and like in-person interviews.
Perfect. And this is your own project?
Yeah, I'm solo deving it. Gonna start with sort of the Apple ecosystem, so Mac for desktop, Vision Pro for XR,